Today we're going to be reviewing these new motors from HAPPYMODEL. Now these motors are meant to be for the MOBULA 7 with the HD system Walksnail. Beta FPV have gone one better, and they're using the 1102s and 22,000 kV or 23,000 kV actually, and that's to be used with the HD0 on the Meteor 75 Pro frame, which is a slightly bigger one with the 45mm props. Now, I'm using 45mm props, but I'm using it on my Baby Crux build, which is a 75mm. Never flown this before on these motors. This is the maiden flight, and I'm just trying it out. And the first thing I noticed that these motors, because they got more grunt, especially at the bottom end, so that's you know, a very it's got more thrust at lower throttle. I noticed it accentuates the rates that I'm using, which are very high rates, 1000 degrees per second, which is actually what Nick Burns uses. They're exactly the same rates. And I noticed that when I punch up, if you look at the video, you notice I'm all over the place. It's I either need to add some expo on this or lower the rates or get used to it. But as I said, this is my first flight, and it's got quite a lot of bottom end grunt, and yeah, it catches me out a couple of times, like you just saw there. It's got a very low throttle punch. When you come down near the ground, it ramps up pretty quick. This is on a 450 battery, and the second flight I'm on a 525 GMB battery. Now, ignore the land now warning. It's the PH2 connector I've got on this. I'm going to change it to BT02. The PH2 connector is I think it's had it really. But yeah, this is it's added a bit more weight. It's added 3 grams, so I think this weighs 24 grams now. But the power to weight ratio more than makes up for it. It's got a 12-gram battery on it. I think this one's even more. I think this one's a 13, maybe 14, but it's still got plenty of momentum and I mean, if you look at the throttle position in a couple of places, you'll see I'm at sort of 40%, and I'm way up there. Yeah, these are good motors. The motors came down nice and cool. I didn't have any problems with them. They work fine on these blades, and I haven't tried them with the tri blades yet, so I'd imagine it will even have more pop to them. But yeah, these are quite good, and I'd imagine they'd be more efficient once I've got the BT02 connector on there, because it's half sagging my battery down. But you know, then again, though, it is using up a lot more power. And you can see I'm only on 50% throttle here, and I'm way up higher than I should be really. It's gives me plenty of air time as well when you'll see me do a little power loop, I think, in a minute. Well, just a loop here, look, and I've still got loads of altitude, and I go right down on the throttle, and I've got plenty to catch me. Yeah, it's good. I like these, but I'm gonna do a few more flights on this and decide what I'm gonna do, like lower my rates or add a bit of expo on there. I'm kind of getting used to it a little bit, but because the power of the motors are a little bit higher, it accentuates you know, the rates a little bit. It's just a matter of getting used to it. Yeah, so I've done that one all right. I don't know yet. I'll have to decide. But yeah, these motors are really good. They're not too powerful like the 1102s. Everything came back okay. Yeah, great.